Good morning and welcome to the 1111 Gathering. This is Frank in Williamsburg, and you've joined us as we continue our journey through the book Faith Without Religion. Get it in the right place there. Faith Without Religion, The Kingdom Quest. Secret Spiritual Keys to the Kingdom, the Judgment and Rewards. You can find these on Amazon. If you're not a book person, you can get a digital version of it, which you can download onto any of your devices. I think that's virtually for free. And failing that, you always have the ability to rewind the video and stop it and pause and just meditate on what the Lord may be telling you through these messages. And as we always say, our goal is to drive you back, or guide you back rather, to the source of all truth, which of course is God's living word, because that's where you're going to find the information that you need for your life. And that's very important. So we're on entry number 123. And interestingly, it's a one-word title. Today's entry is titled Leadership. Now, whether you are in a job, in a business, whether you're retired, whether you are a stay-home mom or a stay-home dad, whatever the situation is, you as a believer are called to be a leader. Very, very important. As we mentioned the other day, the believers on this planet today are a tiny percentage of the overall population, and we are called to be leaders. We got to lead the fight against the enemy, which is constantly endeavoring to lead everybody to death and destruction and eternal damnation, and we can't be allowing that to happen because God gave us a great commission, which is to go out into all the world and spread the good news of the gospel. And we now have the opportunity to do that, particularly since the advent of the internet. It has even removed all the geographical barriers for us to be able to reach out to people and spread the truth about the good news. So let's see what the message here was about leadership. Make sure that you understand that all the characteristics of leadership and that you are being those things on a daily basis. You cannot talk like a leader and then act in a different manner and still expect to reap a leader's reward. The leader is fully aware of his responsibilities and is careful to take care of challenges as and when they arise. Develop a reputation as a leader with integrity, and people will be happy to follow you and support you. Strive always to allow others to develop their own leadership qualities. Surround yourself with leaders, and your own abilities and gifts will develop further. Remember that the primary requisite of leadership is service. The greater your level of service, the better chance you will have to develop other leaders. The more leaders you develop, the more you will achieve as a leader. To be a great leader, you must understand that all great leaders are first great followers. Those that follow me will be the greatest leaders ever, says God, for they will embrace leadership with humility, and that is the combination that promotes greatness and creates legacy. There has never been a humble leader who did not leave a powerful legacy on the earth. These will be honored people in the kingdom. Leaders lacking in humility are always remembered more for their arrogance and worldliness and material achievements. Many will not even attain the kingdom. This is a powerful lesson for aspiring leaders. You cannot teach it through instruction. You can only teach it through example. Wow, powerful message about leadership. And as I mentioned at the beginning, we're all called to lead in this world. It doesn't matter what role you play in or see that you have to play in order to meet your daily needs. That is not connected necessarily to your positioning as a leader. So wherever you are, you can be the low man on the totem pole in the world's eyes in a massive company that employs thousands of people. But you can operate in that role as a leader, and you can be a light in that place, and you can refuse to compromise your integrity. You can refuse to walk in arrogance and pride and boastfulness and be a humble person. And I promise you that your example will get the attention of other people, because most of the world don't live like that. Most of the world think that leadership is akin to authoritarianism or control or manipulation. That's not leadership. That is just the enemy at work in our lives, and we're surrounded by that most days. But you have the power inside of you to be different and lead from a different perspective. If you truly are a leader in the world's eyes, in that you've been put in a position of rulership and authority where you have other people that are reporting to you, other people that you are responsible for, then the burden becomes even greater. Because as the Lord said, to those who are given much, much is expected. And that power puts you in a situation that you can do a tremendous amount of good from, or you can do a tremendous amount of harm from, if you are not walking in humility and not walking as a leader. Very, very important. So my encouragement to you today is to get into the Word of God and read about the leaders in the biblical times and see the differences between those that walked in a worldly manner, that were only interested in their self-enrichment and power, and those that were looking to serve the people that they were surrounded by and to uplift them and to create opportunity for them. And then you make the choice as to which camp you want to be in. You'll find it a very interesting experience. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you back here again at 11:11, and have a blessed day. Bye for now.